This is News Today with Disneyland News Today. I'm Arlo with WWNT.com, and here now are the top Disneyland resort stories for June 19th, 2025. Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room will reopen just in time for the July 4th holiday weekend at Disneyland. The Enchanted Tiki Room has been closed for refurbishment since early May. According to the attraction's webpage, it will reopen on July 3rd, 2025, and operate from the park's opening to park close. As part of the attraction's refurbishment, the Tangaroa tree outside was rebuilt. It appears the tree's old new life fall effect is returning as part of the restoration. The refurbishment of Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room is also just in time for the park's 70th anniversary date on July 17th. Although the show opened 8 years after the park, it is a classic and beloved attraction synonymous with Disneyland. Another such attraction is It's a Small World, which also recently closed for a lengthy refurbishment. It reopened with new Coco figures. On July 17th, it will debut a new verse for the ride's classic song as a tribute to the late Sherman Brothers. Also on July 17th, Walt Disney A Magical Life will open in the Main Street Opera House with the first ever Walt Disney audio animatronic. Watch our video of Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room right here on our YouTube channel. Pride Night returns to Disneyland After Dark this year on June 16th and 18th, 2025, and we have a first look at this year's Credential, map, and more. The Credential is a card with the event logo topped with a rainbow. It comes on a complimentary lanyard decorated with colorful hearts. The front of the event map has a rainbow against a black background and the event's logo below. The back has park information and directs guests to the Disneyland app. Inside is information about PhotoPass and event merchandise. A list of available specialty food and drinks is displayed. The map shows where guests can find specialty event offerings, including meet and greets, entertainment, and more. A list of entertainment offerings can be found including the Welcome Fireworks above Disneyland Sky at 9:40 p.m., the Welcome Pride Cavalcade going along the parade route with stops at Main Street USA and It's a Small World starting at 9:05 from It's a Small World and 11:30 from Town Square, a musical celebration of Pride near It's a Small World at 10:15, 11:15, and 12:15, Fond Farewell with Mickey and Friends at the Main Street USA train station at 12:45 a.m., as well as dance parties taking place throughout the night, including the Pride Dance Party at the Rivers of America, Country Line Dancing at the Golden Horseshoe, a dance party at the Tomorrowland Terrace. Character meet and greets available include Main Street USA, Cruella de Vil, New Orleans Square, Clarabelle Cow and Princess Tiana, Frontierland, Donald and Daisy Duck, as well as Goofy, Fantasyland, Mickey and Minnie Mouse, characters from Luca, characters from Sleeping Beauty, characters from Hercules, Elsa, the Queen, Gaston, the Queen of Hearts, and Tinkerbell and Friends. Disneyland Pride Night photo ops can be found around the park at the following locations: Main Street USA, Welcome, Rainbow Steps, Omnibus, and the Golden Girls 40th anniversary, Adventureland Inspiration Spot, Fantasyland Cross with Pride, Tomorrowland Inspiration Spot, Pose with Pride. Guests are also being given complimentary Skittles gummies when they pick up their map and credentials. Mickey and his friends welcome guests to Disneyland After Dark Pride Night with a welcome cavalcade. The cavalcade starts with performers carrying a Pride Night banner. The show's featured song is Around the World, which debuted at Disneyland Paris for their 2021 Pride celebrations. After the banner are 4 performers representing the 4 original Disneyland lands: Miss Tomorrowland, Miss Adventure, Miss Frontier, and Miss Fantasy. They are in colorful outfits themed to their respective lands. Miss Adventure, for example, wears a leopard print tie and a giant leaves on her back. Miss Fantasy has a sparkly pastel dress and a golden crown. Miss Tomorrow and Miss Frontier's costumes are in part recycled from Chance to Shine, a streetmosphere show at Disney California Adventure that ran from 2001 to 2004. Comment down below if anyone remembers Chance to Shine. It's certainly a more obscure entertainment offering from the past. The 2 floats are the same as those used during the day for the Celebrate Happy Cavalcade, both from Mickey's Soundsational Parade originally. In addition to their colorful 70th anniversary floats and starbursts, the cavalcades are decked out in balloons and streamers. Chip, Dale, Pluto, and Minnie Mouse ride in their first float, all wearing their Pride costumes. Chip and Dale have color block hoodies. Minnie wears a rainbow bow and sparkly purple shrug over a white polka dot dress. The cavalcade's showstop begins with Walt Disney's quote, "To all who come to this happy place, welcome." It then launches into a rendition of Welcome from Brother Bear. This version of the song was used for the showstop of Walt Disney's Parade of Dreams, which originally debuted for the Disneyland 50th celebration in 2005. Unironically, the single greatest parade in Disneyland history, and a wonderful little tribute that the showstop audio plays at the Pride Cavalcade. Some of the characters join the dancers and Miss Disneyland performers on the ground for the 2-minute showstop. The dancers wear unique, colorful costumes and shiny fabrics. After the first float, the fire engine with Clarabelle, Cow, and Goofy. Like the regular parade floats, the engine is decorated with colorful balloons and streamers. Some of the dancers also carry balloons. Donald, Daisy, and Mickey are on the second float, also wearing rainbow outfits. Donald has a striped shirt and a green bucket hat. Daisy has a rainbow bow and a shiny blue dress. Mickey wears a color block jacket, a rainbow heart tee, and purple pants. The cavalcade ends with a balloon arch creating a rainbow over the walkway. Watch our video of the Welcome Pride Cavalcade at Disneyland After Dark Pride Night right here on our YouTube channel. Disneyland After Dark Pride Night, the first event date was on June 16th. The second event date this year is June 18th. General admission tickets are $169 per person. Pride Night entertainment also includes dance parties, character meet and greets, and a fond farewell with Mickey and Minnie. Guests are welcome to the Disneyland After Dark Pride Night event with a special fireworks show celebrating love and family. The welcome fireworks are inspired by Walt Disney's quote from the opening of Disneyland, "To all who come to this happy place, welcome." The quote opens the show, followed by a rendition of Phil Collins' Welcome from Brother Bear. The fireworks also include snippets of How Far I'll Go from Moana, Go the Distance from Hercules, Show Yourself from Frozen 2, Reflection from Mulan, and more. It ends with This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. The show is performed once at the start of the event around 9:40 p.m. and is about 6 minutes long. Watch our video of the Pride Night Welcome Fireworks right here on our YouTube channel. Celebrate you during Be With Pride, a musical celebration at Disneyland After Dark Pride Night. Be You With Pride is a performance of beloved Disney songs and a heartwarming celebration of individuality. There are 5 performers wearing white and gold, just like the Muses from Hercules. Appropriately, they start the show with the Muses' Long Ago opening, followed by Zero to Hero. The show includes a medley of Just Around the River Bend, Go the Distance, and Out There, lifted right from Animazement the Musical, which was performed at the Fantasyland Theater from 1998 to 2001. Another deep cut of Disneyland entertainment, but a very beloved and incredible show at that. If you haven't watched Animazement, there are videos of it on YouTube. I cannot recommend it enough. It is, without a doubt, one of the best stage shows in Disney history. Other classic Disney songs featured include Two Worlds from Tarzan, Let It Go from Frozen, and to close out the show, A Star is Born from Hercules. Watch our video of Be You With Pride at Disneyland After Dark Pride Night 2025 right here on our YouTube channel. Disney Plus has revealed that 16 new Disney Parks POV experiences will be added to the streaming platform as of July 17th in honor of Disneyland's 70th anniversary. The list of experiences combines attractions, lands, and shows from across Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure Park, including Pirates of the Caribbean, the Indiana Jones Adventure, Radiator Springs Racers, the Incredicoaster, Haunted Mansion, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, a tour of Cars Land, the Pixar Pal Around, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, the Jungle Cruise, Soar Around the World, a tour of Avengers Campus, Hollywoodland, Main Street USA, and Mickey's Toontown, and Nighttime Spectaculars. The Nighttime Spectaculars will likely include Wondrous Journeys and the Paint the Night Electrical Parade, which both returned for the 70th anniversary celebration. However, you can watch both along with many other Disneyland POVs right here on the WDWNT YouTube channel. The platform also recently released 2 other attraction POVs from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to honor the anniversary. One of the videos is an after-hours tour of the land, and the other is an official POV of Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Both POVs were released on May the 4th, Star Wars Day, alongside Star Wars Tales of the Underworld. Check out our POVs of Star Wars Rise of the Resistance with restored cannons right here on our YouTube channel. A new commemorative button set will be available exclusively for Magic Key holders during Disneyland After Dark Pride Night 2025. First revealed on Instagram, this set includes 1 large button and 2 smaller buttons, attached to a dark blue backing card with hearts in rainbow colors and the event's wordmark. The center button is bright green and features Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Daisy Duck in their Pride outfits, with a small rainbow heart at the bottom. The top left smaller button is purple and features the Magic Key wordmark. The top right button is navy blue and includes the Disneyland After Dark Pride Night logo. Guests can pick up the button set near the walkway to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge just past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. during the event on June 16th and 18th, 2025. These buttons will be available while supplies last. Disneyland After Dark Pride Night is a celebration of the LGBTQIA+ community that brings allies and community members together to enjoy rainbow projections, colorful decor, fabulous entertainment, and more. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, BR Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with BR Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. And the best part is their concierge services are 100% free! Head over to brguestvacations.com/WWNT and their team will design your next magical vacation. From Disneyland and the Walt Disney World Resorts to the Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. CRISLU announced that their jewelry collection set to release at Disneyland After Dark Pride Night 2025 has been delayed indefinitely. "We sincerely apologize," CRISLU said in an Instagram post, "but the shipment of the 3 new styles planned for the release at Disneyland After Dark Pride Night has not arrived, and we currently do not have a confirmed release date." CRISLU had previously teased the collection. They had planned to release the items at a jewelry trunk show during Pride Night, with designer Amirat Parstabar appearing to sign boxes. Pride Night was on June 16th, with a second event on June 18th, so it seems the jewelry won't be available at the event. CRISLU did not announce how they might release the jewelry when it does become available. CRISLU also recently released a Walt Disney World Marquee Collection and Disneyland Marquee Collection. During Disneyland After Dark Pride Night, guests can enjoy welcome fireworks, a welcome cavalcade with Mickey and Friends, and the Be You with Pride musical celebration. The event dates and details have been announced for Disney Junior Let's Play returning to the Disneyland Resort later this summer. The 3-day event, inspired by the Disney Junior characters and stories, will return to Disneyland Resort from August 8th through 10th, 2025. So 3 days this year, as opposed to, I think it was just 1 last year. Disney California Adventure on August 8th. The special 1-day entertainment in Disney California Adventure includes the Disney Junior Let's Play Block Party, featuring Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and other characters along the parade route, as well as a special Disney Junior Let's Play live stage show at the Hollywood Backlot stage. Disney Junior Block Party sounds a lot like Block Party Bash, which was a parade that ran at California Adventure from 2005 to 2008, and then also ran at Hollywood Studios from, 2008 to 2011, I think. But yeah, the Block Party wordmark definitely piques my attention, given that it does sound very similar to that former parade. So we'll see how that goes. That debuted for Disneyland's 50th. Obviously, we're at the 70th now, so maybe a bit of an homage. We'll see what happens with that. Also, Confection Perfection with the Super Kitties will also return from the Disney California Adventure Food and Wine Festival. Cupcake decorating activities and a Learn to Draw Disney Junior characters at the Animation Academy will also be available. Multiple photo ops will be set up for the event, including a themed wall in Hollywoodland featuring series like Bluey, Spidey and his amazing friends, Iron Man and his awesome friends, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus, and Super Kitties. Guests will also be able to participate in the special meet and greets with Disney Junior characters. The new Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Clubhouse live show will also be performing in downtown Disney District on August 9th through 10th. The fun moves over to that area with special offerings like photo opportunities, Disney Junior Let's Play themed merchandise available at the World of Disney, and the Let's Play Bubbles experience at the Downtown Disney live stage and lawn. Less than a week after they went up, the construction walls around Trolley Treats at Disney California Adventure are gone, revealing a new sign. We reported on the construction walls around the facade on June 10th. It seems work was not very extensive. The only obvious change to the facade is the circular sign hanging above the display window. The sign has the same design as the old one, reading Trolley Treats Candy, but it is made up of flat pieces instead of a dimensional element. It has 2 flat circles with the Trolley Treats circles and flat candy lettering layered on top. For comparison, the photo that we're showing on screen now shows the old sign. It was thicker with candy in full dimensional letters. It's not clear why Disney made the change. Trolley Treats is on Buena Vista Street in Disney California Adventure. Stroll into this sweet shop on Buena Vista Street to tempt your taste buds with classic candies, old-fashioned confections, and all kinds of freshly made treats from toffee and fudge to caramel apples and other seasonal favorites. This is an interesting change. A lot of people don't know this. Trolley Treats actually has the only remaining signs from California Adventure's opening and the Sunshine Plaza area. The candy shop was across the street where Elias and Company sits now, but those 2 signs are off of the marquee for the original candy shop from Disney California Adventure. It is the only remnant on Buena Vista Street of the original Sunshine Plaza facade. So it's nice that they're updating it. It seems kind of like a loving tribute to the history of the park, which is nice. But yeah, cute new sign. A little bit less dimensional, but still good. Earl of Sandwich has announced the closing date for its temporary downtown Disney District location and the opening time frame for its new permanent location. According to the Orange County Register, the temporary Earl of Sandwich on the east side of downtown Disney District will close on July 26th. As previously revealed, this closure will result in the layoffs of all 167 employees. The former Earl of Sandwich location closed and was demolished in 2022. The restaurant moved into the former La Brea Bakery building after that in 2023. Disney announced in 2022 that the La Brea Bakery would be, the previous building would be replaced by Porto's Bakery, but the project was delayed, leaving room for Earl of Sandwich to temporarily take over. The new permanent Earl of Sandwich location on the west side will reopen this winter. Construction is underway on the new Earl of Sandwich location, and the La Brea Bakery building will finally be demolished to make space for Porto's. The new 2-story Earl of Sandwich will include a quick-service walk-up counter on the first floor and the Carnaby Tavern cocktail bar on the second. The fate of the Earl of Sandwich pop-up pod near the Star Wars Trading Post is still unclear. A new platinum-plated limited edition Disneyland Resort 70th Anniversary coin is now available. The coin comes in a plastic case inside a black velvet box with a small certificate. It is a limited edition of 1,350. One side of the coin features the 70th Anniversary logo with castle turrets and stardust over the number 70 and the Disneyland Resort wordmark. Celebrate Happy is repeated 3 times around the edge. On the other side is Mickey Mouse leaning out of an iconic Disneyland D logo. Around the logo is Stardust, and the Disneyland 70th Anniversary is above the design. A 1955 through 2025 is on the bottom. It is $159. A similar and cheaper souvenir would be one of the 70th Anniversary medallions available at machines throughout the resort. The medallions feature the different characters, attractions, and other Disneyland Resort iconography. The Disneyland Resort 70th Anniversary celebration runs through the summer of 2026. The resort's actual 70th birth date is July 17th. While most of the celebration's offerings debuted in May, Walt Disney A Magical Life will open on July 17th. The new show features the first ever Walt Disney audio animatronic. On the same date, a new exhibit will open in the Main Street Opera House, and a new verse will debut on It's a Small World. Disney fans are calling out the company for seemingly making the new Oogie Boogie Bash posters using AI, despite currently suing an AI company. The Disneyland Resort Magic Key pages shared the Oogie Boogie Bash posters on social media to coincide with the release of this year's Halloween event details. On the same day, news broke that Disney and Universal were teaming up to sue a generative AI company, Midjourney, over copyright infringement. Many praised the lawsuit, but are now disappointed to find Disney's own posters appear to be generated with artificial intelligence. Though we cannot be sure that the posters were created with AI, there are some telling details. In this poster featuring Oogie Boogie and other Disney villains, for example, Hades appears to have 5 fingers on his right hand and only 4 on his left, and also only 1 eyebrow. Those possible errors could be due to the angles of Hades' artwork, but there are some more strange elements. Agatha Harkness's blouse has 3 lines on one side and 4 on the other, when there should be the same number on both sides. Her left hand is also strangely shaped. One of Ernesto de la Cruz's fingers is significantly bigger than the others, and the hem of one of his jacket sleeves has embroidery while the other sleeve does not. Dr. Doofenshmirtz has 3 fingers on his left hand and 4 fingers on his right hand, and the shoe with Judge Doom is strangely floating in a not well-defined cage above the dip. The depictions of Ernesto and Dr. Doofenshmirtz are clearly based on stock artwork of the characters, the first artwork that comes up when you Google their names. But if you compare these to the poster, you'll see the erroneous details we pointed out are not missing from the original character art. The second poster art has some Uncanny Valley characters too. One of the most obvious odd details is that Mickey's left hand, he and Minnie are ostensibly holding hands, but their arms are at weird angles to their hands, and they seem to be melting together into one, which has an extra finger. You might also find their eyes off-putting. That's because usually Mickey and Minnie's pupils are at the bottom of their eyeballs, not floating in the middle. It's also a little strange that they aren't depicted in their new Halloween time costumes revealed on the same day as the poster were released. Though I will say this specifically, their costumes in this poster are the costumes that they appear in the Frightfully Fun Parade. So that is the one thing about this that is a little strange that does actually have an explanation. While the characters get new costumes every year, that is a thing. They always are in the same wizard and witch costumes in the Frightfully Fun Parade along with the opening dance unit. It's kind of a collective thing. That whole costume unit and their costumes actually come from an old California Adventure parade for Halloween called Mickey's Trick or Treat on the Street, which ran from, I think, I don't remember this offhand, I think 2005 to 2009 roughly. But obviously that doesn't explain a lot of the weird art generation things, but specifically the costumes are from their actual appearances at California Adventure. So that is the one thing that does make sense. The collar of Minnie's dress in this poster is also somewhat off-center. That's not part of the parade costumes. Some of the shadowing is also weird, and the leaves on the ground are not shaped like leaves, though it could be stylistic choices. The jack-o'-lantern on the right has an off-center feature with one eye larger than the other. The shapes on the buildings to the sides also don't really match up with Buena Vista Street, even though that's where the poster is ostensibly set. Ursula's right hand also looks tiny with oddly proportioned fingers, as though she has 5 literal fingers and no thumb, or a hidden thumb. The guests in the background are shapeless and featureless, with some seemingly squished heads and disembodied limbs. The bats in both posters are oblong with inconsistent, some with one wing longer than the other, or with sharper scalloped points or one on one wing. If the posters are AI generated, they send a clear message amid the Midjourney lawsuit. Disney doesn't mind using AI to create content instead of hiring artists. They just mind if other people are using their IP without permission. For the absolute latest Disneyland news, head over to DisneylandNewsToday.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Be sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of Disneyland News Today. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week. For Disneyland News Today, this is Arlo saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.